Welcome back to the Adobe After Effects tutorial with Mr. Will. Thanks for joining us again. In this segment, we're going to talk about and demonstrate how to add text to a scene. Now, this is some next level stuff. This is the stuff that you see in your blockbuster films. This is the stuff that you pay for, especially if you don't know how to use After Effects. You're going to pay someone that knows motion graphics to do this simple effect. It's a doozy, it's a dandy. I'm glad to show you. I'm excited to show you. So, how to add text to a scene and make it look good. All right, so let's jump in After Effects. Okay, so as you see, I already have a project started and going. In this particular segment, I had chose new composition from footage. All right, so I found my footage and I'm going to hit open. All right, so I'm going to now bring my footage into the composition. All right, so now that I have my footage into the composition, let's go ahead and start from the top, go up to workspace. I'm gonna come down all panels, reset to the default layout. Show you again, workspace, come down to reset all panels to save layout. Now we're all looking at the same thing. All right, so this is an easy technique, okay? It's easy, but it's fun. Check this out. So what you wanna do is you wanna come in the timeline panel. There's two ways you can do this. You can come up to animation, or you can come down to the timeline panel. You come down to the timeline panel, click on the timeline panel. You wanna right click and come to track and stabilize. You wanna click track camera, all right? You can also do this by going to animation and coming down to track camera as well, okay? Either one will do the trick. All right, so once you do this, Adobe After Effects takes about 2 minutes to analyze the footage to be able to map out in a 3D format the footage. That way we can add text and graphics to the scene. So let's start about adding some text. So as you see, the software is analyzing the footage, and it'll be done in about 2 minutes. All right, so the software has analyzed the footage, and as you see, there are like 3D points at certain points in the forefront of the camera with a target. All right, these target points are places where you can add text and graphics. Okay, also you can add the target on the lockers. All right, and then this back wall up top. All right, so where you see that highlight is almost like where a camera is. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here on this lockers. Let's come to the lockers and let's add some text to that. So what you want to do is I right clicked on my mouse, and then I want to click on create text and camera. All right, so now that I got that created, what I want to do is I want to come up to the text tool. I want to click on the layer over there, the text, and then I'm going to type film class. All right, and it's kind of small over there, so what I want to do is I want to scale that up. So I'm on the layer, I'm going to type S to scale it up, and let's go ahead and scale it all the way up. All right, let's keep going. Let's make that a little bit more visible. Okay, and then let's move it down the x-axis. All right, make it a little taller. Play around with it just a little bit. Come right about here. All right. Now, let's see how that looks. That's how you add text to a scene. Simple as that. All right, of course you can toggle with it. You can control like what angle it sits at. You can make it really look like that it's on those lockers. All right, so all right, so again, you can really just play with it. All right, but that's how you add text to a scene. Cool, huh? You can do that and so much more. Stay tuned for the next tutorial.